Angisena inkinga ukuya ehlathini ngiyotheza. Nginestove manje ngiyasheshisa ukupheka noma nje ngithatha indlela ngihambile. Angisahlupheki. Ngiyakwazi ulayitha istove ngipheke itiye, ngiphumule. Singisiza kakhulu istove. Asinazindleko kuphela mina ngithatha ubulongo ngifake emgodini ukuze istove sibe right.
Indwedwe is a rural area. Now the Indwedwe local municipality is one of the number of local municipalities within Ilembe district municipality, where we presented the opportunity for this project. The local municipality, through the Economic and Development Planning Subcommittee, enthusiastically received the opportunity for this project, and it was approved. We had to present the project to the Amakosi that have areas within the two identified wards. So the stakeholder engagement process was very satisfactory. Granted, the project, there are always issues about the project, and the projects are never the same, but there was nothing that we experienced that hindered the duration and progress of the project.
The Biodigesters program in Ndwedwe, as introduced by Sanedi and the national government, has been a very important development intervention in the area. In that process, about 49 locals, especially the young people, benefited in terms of employment opportunities and skills development. Some of them benefited as suppliers. So it is important that Sanedi and the national department, they consider extending the project beyond these two wards. That would be helpful, both in terms of local economic development, environmental management, and sustainable development, but also women empowerment.
In KwaZulu-Natal, you've got thousands of rural homesteads who don't have access to a reliable, safe energy form and a sustainable energy form. A biogas digester uses organic waste, and a lot of these rural households have livestock which produce large amounts in a concentrated area. And we chose a model that used brickwork, concrete, cement, mortar, as well as a fiberglass dome. So essentially, we could get materials locally, we could transfer skills to local builders, and we could generate jobs for local labor. So we worked through the local structures to select builders that we could then train. So we had a careful selection process to make sure they had base building skills, and then we trained them on the job in how to build biogas digesters, and we monitored them and we assessed them on their first digester before we allowed them to start building digesters on their own. So we've now got 4 or 5 builders who've got really great skills to be able to build digesters in the Ndwedwe area or elsewhere. And in fact, we have actually used some of the builders to build digesters in other areas of KwaZulu-Natal. And once the hole is excavated, the builder comes and builds the base, followed by the brickwork for the main chamber, as well as the expansion chamber and the inlet. So that gets built. Finally, the dome goes on top.
Yeah, mangichaza ke ngokwe-training ngayi project lesikhuluma ngayo ikhanyisa ifikile ke la yesiqeqesha abantu abaningi ke sebakhathaza impela nami befika kumina befuna lento ukuthi iwusizo ngoba sebebonile endaweni eningi nje abanye besibambisene nabo sengiyazi ukuthi hayi sebengakwazi ukusiza abanye futhi nabo ukufundiseka ngalento.
We have digester in the ground that's buried in the ground, and this is fed either with sewage, cow dung, food waste, or anything biodegradable. Cow dung must be collected every day and put into the inlet of the digester.
Inside has lots of water and the gas that builds up inside. Water is also a key part of the operating of the digester. So what we've done is, I think there's 7 or 8 houses where there hasn't been a reliable source of water. So we've Sanedi and the Department of Energy have given us additional funding to put in rainwater harvesting tanks, which we've done.
Then the inlet for the grey water must be collected, and all grey water, like washing of clothes and dishes and bodies. Cow dung must be collected every day and put into the inlet of the digester, and then anything biodegradable like cabbage leaves and peels and food that has been waste food must go in there.
It's easy to pour that grey water in, and it can easily get into your inlet. The digester's got to be near to your water source and near to your organic waste source. In the digester, the bacteria that live in the water feed on the organic waste and give off methane gas. This bubbles up and is trapped in the fiberglass dome. When the gas stove valve is opened, the gas moves from the dome through the pipe to the gas stove. The other product of the process is digested effluent, which flows into the expansion chamber. When the expansion chamber is full, effluent overflows into a container which one can take effluent water out of it to use on your food gardens, and it overflows thereafter into a banana patch.
Mina nje ngipheka istambu, ngipheka ubhontshisi, ngipheke yonke into. Angisakwazi ukutheza. Ukutheza kwami yiko lokhu ilezi inkomo. Sebeyayidinga manje naka. Abaningi impela bayayifuna bathi awusitshele ukuthi kwenza njani.
Iloku le gas le iyasebenza impela yona. La ekhaya sisebenzisa sonke sibanga kula gas u12. Sigeza ngawo, sibeka amanzi ngawo ekseni. Sipheke ngawo futhi sisonke la ekhaya. Every day 25 liter oblongo ufaka namanzi ke futhi. Akwazi ukudonsa almost about 2 days mawufake oblongo bakho kwaningi.
Uma ngakhuluma nje ngalomuzi wangcobo esikuwo, uma ngaphosisa abantu abakuwo lo muzi 25 to 30 abasisebenzisayo, sibasebenzisa ngendlela egculisayo kahle kakhulu, asinankinga. Nanokuthi ke nje emphakathini bafisa ukuba imuzi nomuzi ungayithola le itofu ngoba basibonile isiseva kakhulu ugesi. Futhi uma unaso nje ukuya impela ethenini yothenga ikhadi kagesi sincane kakhulu isikhathi ungasebenzisa ngaso ikhadi kagesi.
They get a lot of gas here because they've got a lot of organic waste.
So it's waste, gas,
It's all inside here,
and then
it builds up and builds up to a
Because
maximum.
now it goes into a food garden.
So
iproject baba ngesikhathi uyithole yenze njani yakusebenza nje bafake abantu bonke mengibahambela ngicheck imizi yabo bancoma kakhulu kabi and ngifike ngibagqugquzela ukuthi benze sure ukuthi ukuze iqhubeke igesi ikwazi ukusebenza kufanele bebuthatha ubulongo befake lapha khona ubulongo bese beeda namanzi. Umuntu uyafisa akaze ngenza kanjani kuhulumeni lo siphethe engathi impela ngalula ngisho imali umnyango waka Mineral and Energy ikwazi ukuproject ukusiza endaweni eziningi.
And we're here looking at the biodigester program that Sanedi has been running in the area itself. It's good to see the progress that's made and the change that has been made to people's lives.
We are here in Ndwedwe. This is one of the projects that we are sponsoring as Sanedi. My name is David Mahuma. I am responsible for the Working for Energy program. Part of the program is to do waste to energy. We are actually looking at using biomass coming from the cows out of here, digesting that and then producing gas for the house in the background. What we are doing in this particular area, we're actually installing about 26 digesters. This project will be launched at least at ministerial level. Once it's done, we will then discuss the next steps as to how it will be launched. But the benefit of this is that the community or the beneficiaries do not have to go and get firewood. The energy is then produced, through the biodigestion process, which is much neater, much cleaner.